How's it going, guys? Bring your platoon here, and welcome back to a phenomenal game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. Today I'm going to be in the... I'm going to butcher the name, so I do apologize for the pronunciation, but I'm going to be in the Krupp-Steyr Waffenträger, a Tier 7 German premium tank destroyer, and it does not have preferential matchmaking, but it does have this, an 8.8 centimeter gun, 203 average pen for the AP rounds, 237 premium APCR pen, and then, of course, high explosive rounds, which I don't care about enough to talk about. 240 on alpha per shot. It's got a dispersion value of 0.33 as base. Keep in mind that as you have a better crew and premium consumables, that'll go down to maybe like 0.30. An aim time of 1.9, which is very good, but not amazing. Rate of fire is 8.3 rounds a minute. This is, again, from tanks.gg, a PC World of Tanks website, so that the stats may differ a little bit from the console version. It says it's got a base DPM of 2100, and I'm rounding up slightly. Not bad, I guess. Not that great. 360 view range. You don't need view range when your camo value is at 66 out of 100. It's so fucking funny. Gun depression is 8 degrees at its best point. You do have these little fun things in the front that forces your gun depression to go to 2 degrees when you're aiming over them, but other than that, all around the rest of the tank is 8 degrees of gun depression. Top speed is 35 kilometers an hour. Reverse speed is 15 kilometers an hour. You get... and your gun elevation is 45 degrees. Essentially, it's an anti-tank... an anti-air tank. Pretty funny, aiming all the way up. But this is the best game I've ever had in this tank. And, quote me if you may, this is the best game you'll ever see on YouTube. It's not the highest damage base game on YouTube, which is 6,200 and something damage, but it is by far the most damage combined I've ever seen in this tank. So keep that in mind. That's a little... This is for me, patting myself on the back. Sounds like something else, but we won't go into that right now. But this game is crazy, mostly because of how stupid the enemy tanks just... what they do throughout the entirety of the game. You do see that I have a lot of premium ammunition for this tank. I have a lot for the God damn it, what is it? Tiger 8.8 as well, just because 237 pen facing tier 9s is, well, it's not a lot, and very often, more often than not, you won't even be able to pen the front of them with your premium ammunition, and it's a sad story, but it's true. Luckily, this tank has a fully traversable turret, and not only that, but it also has, well, no armor to speak of. Who cares about that? If you get hit by arty, it's going to be a one-hit for the artillery, and they're going to laugh when your HP just goes from full health to nothing. It's hilarious for them to watch that. But besides arty crushing your hopes and dreams, really nothing has changed other than the fact that they can reduce your health. Well, yeah, nothing has changed. Even in a heavily armored tank, if they hit the right spot, your tank will go from hello to bye-bye. But back into the actual game itself. I don't know what their arty is aiming at. I'm at full health. I'm decimating their team. And I'm not just saying that. But, like, well, I haven't really done much at this point in time, but I will, and that's what matters. Chi-Ri tries to do a little flanky flank. I put a perma-tracking shot into him. He hits me one time for, like, 130 alpha, whatever the tank has for a gun. That piece of shit tier 7 Japanese medium tank. I tried liking it so hard, but it's just so bad. This Tiger 131 is trying to do some work over a ridgeline. Unfortunately for him, my .32 or whatever the hell it is accuracy is just not... it's being relentless on his tank. So that's good news for me. We got a tier 5 tank in the way back. I put a magical shot into the building. Don't know why that went there so strongly off to the left there, but it's fine. He gets dicked on by another one of my allied tanks, and I get some more spotted target hit damage. Oh look, the most productive people on their team have gone middle in a fucking Tog platoon. because that's not ADSy as fuck at all. And what's even more ADSy is that they didn't even do much throughout the entirety of the game. It's pretty funny. Maybe they were the top players. I don't know. But with my 203 average pen, I know I can go through the OI's turret probably 85% of the time, because I do believe it is 160 millimeters of effective armor in the turret. I could be wrong, but just to make sure that I'm not... Japanese, la-di-da-di-da. OI. What do you have in the turret? Oh yeah, like 165, 170 millimeters of effective armor. And that's if he doesn't turn it. As soon as he turns it, yeah, it gets a lot worse for him. So, back into the game. These Togs. Like, what? Well, I get that it's a fun tank to have. It's a fucking damage sponge at tier 6. It's hilarious to drive with its 1500 HP. And it's hilarious. It's got almost as much health, or just as much health as a Tiger 1 in tier 7, so that's pretty funny. But it's slow as AIDS. Well, slow as... I guess AIDS kills you very slowly, but moving on. I guess Cancer does too. Slow as Cancer. There. And he can't even aim back down at me to try and put a shell into me, so I comfortably just put in the finishing blow for him. E25 gets away while putting 2 shots into me, as he should for that tank's very, very quick reload time. But, oh, this game was incredible. This is me coming back after, like, what, a week of not playing? Or was it longer than that? It was probably like 2 weeks of not playing. I may or may not have been addicted, or gotten addicted, rather, to the wonderful world that is Red Dead Redemption 2. And the world, both the world and the game. It's one and the same, regardless. Great game, fucking 10 out of 10, except for its replay system for missions and the storyline. Have not touched the multiplayer yet, but hopefully it's just as good. I do want to get 100% achievements on that game, but who knows if that's going to ever fucking happen, just because GTA 5... is ADSy as fuck with online achievements. And yeah, just gonna get gold medals in the storylines and then get that achievement, and let's just see if I can even get there. So this is a World of Tanks channel. Why am I talking about Red Dead Redemption 2? Moving on. Check it out if you haven't already. It's a really great game. 7,750 damage combined, with a majority of it being base damage. And I got 300,000 silver out of it because of my 2x silver multiplier. And I did fire off all my standard rounds first. So, again, sounds like something else, but it's just me clapping. That was for me. For not using any premium rounds when I was top tier. Hilarious. Not like you need to, but moving on. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Thank you for watching, and as always, if you did like my content, feel free to like and subscribe. Please do, as it helps with my, not only the inevitable motivational problems that I have playing the game now, just because, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2, come on, great game. But also, it helps me not want to kill myself. Thank you, and I'll catch you next time.